Hey, good morning, everyone. Carrie from down in Texas. How are you on this Friday in October? It's Friday. Yay. I'm so excited. The weekend is here. Got a very big weekend. A lot going on today and tomorrow, of course. I've got a big party at my house tomorrow, so I have got a lot going on right now. Did you stop and get a drink on your way in this morning? I hope so. I am drinking my trusty iced coffee. Just awesome. And I have gotten started a little bit this morning. I have put on my prep products, my moisturizer and my primer. I've got all that going this morning, kind of getting a little bit of a jump start this morning as it's a busy day for everybody, and I don't want to completely take up your morning by doing makeup, but we got to do it, right? So let's do it together. So I have put on my concealer again like I did and have been doing, just to give some really good coverage. And I am just wanting to use up some product, so we're going to just continue to do that for a little while. Concealer is one of those products that I really don't like to keep around a long time, and what I mean by a long time is I really like to have them used within 4 to 5, maybe at the outset 6 months, because they are always going so close to your eyes. And if you've been around my channel, you know that I have extremely sensitive eyes and had a burn on my eyes last year, and so I am very, very cautious about that because I don't ever want that to happen again. It was just a terrible experience, and so I am very, very careful about that and try very, very hard not to keep that particular product, more than at the very most 6 months. So I put my concealer on, and now I'm coming in with my loose Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and I start up under my eyes always. Get those sealed up really good. My goodness, we have a dog in our neighborhood that is just going crazy. He's just been barking for, it seems like hours. I don't know what's going on. I hope everything is okay with his home. He is just barking and barking and barking, and nobody seems to be checking on him to make sure everything is okay. You know, you hear that and you always kind of wonder, has something happened with the owner? It just makes me nervous when I hear dogs like that. For such a long time anyways. That's a long time for a dog to be barking at well over an hour. Okay, I have a new product that I'm going to try today. I'm going to try it. I am no guarantees how this is going to come out, but it is a beautiful eyebrow contouring wand by Suaki. It's in brown, and it has this little brush head on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. And so I'm going to try it. I don't generally try these things, but I saw it when I was purchasing some items the other day, and I thought, well, let's see if I can control the wand and the product first of all. Well, goodness, I don't feel like there's anything coming out. What's going on here? Do you have to wind it? No, you don't have to wind it. that went absolutely nowhere. So we'll be returning that. Golly, that's frustrating. You buy something and there's just absolutely no product in it whatsoever. How does that happen, right? I mean, how does that happen? I don't know. So we will send that back. Okay, so let's come in this morning and get our trusty eyebrow powder going. That's really frustrating. You know, you buy something new to try it, and then there's not even any product in the tube. Oh boy. Oh well, it happens. We'll just let them know and send it back. So, just taking my powder then and filling in my very light eyebrows. I have extremely fair eyebrows and extremely fair eyelashes, and so we'll just get them filled in here. And lucky for me, yesterday I found my little eyebrow brush that I could not find yesterday. Driving me crazy yesterday trying to find it, and I found it, thank goodness. Ta-da, my little spoolie. I had put it in my purse for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it was at the bottom of my handbag. So, anyways, finally have that back. Brush those eyebrows up and get them standing. Alright, today I am wearing blue and gray. So obviously we're going to go with blue powder today. And I also have a new lipstick. I was almost out of my go-to fall color yesterday, so I decided to take the plunge and buy a product. I was actually at the dollar store, and I saw this out of the corner of my eye, and I thought, that looks interesting. Let's see what that's going to do. And I was actually pleasantly surprised, so we're going to put that on today. Alright, I am using actually a beautiful palette from the dollar store. Believe is the name of the line of makeup. And this is I have to say, this is probably one of the prettiest powder blue palettes that I have seen in quite a while. It is a very, very traditional blue, powder blue, which I adore. Blue, when you put blue against brown eyes, it just really makes your eyes pop. And I do very much love the look of powder blue on my eyes because I have such dark brown eyes. So we use the darkest blue, we use the lightest blue for the lids. Now I'm coming in and I'm using the darkest shimmer in the palette. Have a watery eye this morning again. That drives me crazy when I get these watery eyes because my makeup doesn't want to cooperate when that happens. And okay, just following the natural shape of my lid and waterline on the top. Doing the same on the bottom, very pretty. Picking up another very small brush and picking up some powder, some lighter blue shadow to blend that out at the bottom. Just so it's not quite so intense. Very nice. And then I am going to pick up another fluffy brush, and there is a sort of a mauve-y gray color in the palette that I'm going to use out here just to give a little bit of definition to the corner of my eye, so you're making your eye look wider and open when you add here. See, so you're putting it on the outer third of your eye in your transition, just upping your transition just a little bit, just to create the look of and the illusion of that smoky eye. Running those. It is cold down here again this morning. We have really unseasonable weather here in the Houston area. We don't normally have this chilly weather until well into November, if we're lucky. A lot of times it's not even actually until in December, and it's very rare that we have a cold Christmas Day. It's just not what Houston normally does. So I think we're in for a very cold winter. That's what the almanac says. So this is this beautiful blue Believe palette, and as you can see, I have used this color on my lids. This color, I cannot do this back. This one here in the middle on my transition and my to shape my eyes, and then this one in the middle right here. This is this mauve color that I have used just for the transition, just to give my eye a little bit of extension and depth. All right, now let's come in and let's get my trusty Makeup Revolution compact white powder, and we are going to make sure that we get all of the fallout from underneath the eye. Just put a little on the face today too. Blend down here and up in the forehead. Okay, Milani contouring powder. Let's get some contouring going on the face. Beautiful product. And as I've said many times, this is just a product that helps you accentuate your bone structure and help create these natural shadows and light patterns on your face. So for me, for example, I have a pretty high, large cheekbone right here. And so I'm just taking this contour and I am accentuating that bone, and then I'm coming down under my chin and I'm accentuating this natural shadow line that you get. Just caution on when you're using these products, especially down on your under here. You know, if you have skin, a lot of skin, double chins down here, be careful how you're blending that, because you just don't want there to be an immediate line when you look at it, because that's just not flattering at all. All right, now let's come in and use my Tarte Energy blush. This is a great product, Tarte. I would say Tarte is probably mid to high range at Ulta. It's not as expensive as some of the other brands that are at Ulta, but it's definitely not one of the discount or even middle of the road. I would say high middle road is what I would say this is, and it's approaching that high-end dollar price point. It's a good product though, and it definitely is a great dupe for Christian Dior's famous Pinky blush. So, all right, let me turn my phone off before it starts ringing, and I forgot about it this morning. Yep. Okay. Now, I'm going to dip back into my setting powder and do one more go around. I'm not going to use a brush today because I have my fans going and I just don't want this pink to go all over my computer. So we're just going to add a little to the powder puff, get it all blended up here. Beautiful, beautiful blue, just remarkable. I love that really soft blue that comes in this palette. I think it's very flattering. I think blue can be really a flattering color, almost a neutral for just about any skin tone. It's just a very flattering color palette. Alright, here is the new lipstick that I purchased yesterday. It is from LA Color Girl. It is called Cocoa Shimmer, and as you can see, it's this beautiful mauve-y color, bronzy color, and it is very, very close to my L'Oreal Color Riche bronzy. It's very bold. Very bold color, but I really like it. I really like the undertones that it brings out from my eyes. Made a mess right there. I gotta fix that. So, very, very, very interesting color. Now, what I did yesterday when I first tried this was I added gloss to it, and it really popped. And I do very much like the look of that. So we're going to come in and we're going to add some Physicians Formula Diamond Plumper. I do love this plumper and this lip gloss. That's beautiful. Very pretty, especially for the fall. And you can see that it just, when you look at your face and you've added that beautiful deep color, it just brings out all of the other darker tones in the blues, which I think is very, very flattering. Okay, let's curl the old eyelashes this morning. Get them curled, and we'll come in with our trusty go-to award-winning e.l.f. black mascara. It's important, guys, when you're working with your mascara, especially as you start to work with it on a new day, make sure you're cleaning your wand. So pulling it out and in a couple of times really cleans the head of the wand. And then you want to load the wand, and the way you load the wand is to dip it back down in to get that fresh product on your wand. This is also another product that I don't keep very long. This one for sure, I don't keep this more than, well, I normally run out anyways, but this one I don't normally keep more than 2 months, 3 at the very most if I'm using my Maybelline 2. For the same reason, it's going on my eyes, and I'm very cognitive of keeping my eye products fresh. I don't want to ever have what I had a year ago again. And there are some very serious allegations in the makeup world, especially for a lot of these discount places where makeup is coming in and it has all sorts of terrible chemicals in the makeup and they're dirty. I was watching a special on the DEA and how they were astonished at some of the terrible chemicals that are in these discounted makeup lines that come through, the knockoffs that you see. You know, a lot of the places that you see these knockoffs are these little stands, you know, at fairs and in the mall and these places. So you have to be careful. You're putting products around your eyes, and you've just got to be really careful about the products that you use and where they're coming from. So spending, you know, cutting corners sometimes can end up costing you more money because you decided to scrimp on something and you ended up then having a problem or a complication, and you end up spending more money because you've got to get treated because the product is dirty and has a chemical in it. And so you just got to be really careful where you're buying your makeup from is what that amounts to. Like this product that I opened this morning, it's brand new. I literally got it yesterday and got it home, and you saw I went to use it and there's just no product in it. And I got it at one of these discount places where I was purchasing some clothing and some other items, and sure enough, it arrives and it has no product in it. So now we got to go back and get our money back. Okay, now I'm just starting to finish this out at the top of the lash. I always start at the bottom, and now I'm just finishing off the top of the lash. Beautiful. Beautiful. Powder blue in honor of my grandson, who will be here in a couple of weeks. I'm so excited for his arrival. Oh my goodness, he's my 4th grandchild, and he is my oldest son's 2nd child, 1st son, and I am just beyond excited. I cannot wait. I love all of my grandchildren, and I am just so incredibly excited to welcome number 4 to the family. Can't wait to see just how much he is like his daddy, which is always exciting to see how those genes work. You know, I'm very fascinated by all of that. All right, that's it for today. Really nice look. Blues. Flattering. I think I'm a little pale again, but that's easy fixed. Add a little bit more blush right here. And girls and guys, that's it for that is it for this Friday doing makeup. Now I promised you yesterday I was going to talk to you about a couple of products that I use that are skincare products. These are not makeup products. These are skincare products. This is what I use in the morning and in the evening. The first one I use is a L'Oreal product. It is called Revitalift 1.5 pure hyaluronic acid, and it comes in this bottle. It has a dropper in it, as you can see, and I use this twice a day after I've washed my face. Okay, get that up there if you can see it. It's just a clear bottle. L'Oreal Revitalift 1.5 hyaluronic acid twice a day after you've washed your face. I then also use a number 7 Restore and Renew face and neck serum. I love this product. This is a really great product. I've seen a dramatic difference here in particular. And I use both of these products after I have used my collagen replacement product, which I'm a distributor for. It is a plant-based product. So these are two very, very important parts of my skincare routine. And I promised that I was going to show you, so that's what these are. I would recommend these both, especially if you have older skin like I do. I am 61, and so you've got to put back what the world takes out, nature takes out of your skin, because it can be pretty severe, especially if you live in the harsher climates. So just food for thought there. So that's it, guys. Have a blessed weekend, whatever you're doing today. Make it a fantastic day. Hit your grand slam. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me this morning and being part of my community. It really does mean the world to me to hear from you, and I appreciate all the feedback and comments and support and encouragement. I'm just a very small influencer with a small channel, but I just love to help people with so many different facets of their life, to help you live the very blessed life. I have been extremely blessed, and so paying it forward at this stage of my life is really important, and that is why I do what I do with my social media channels. So God bless. Have a fantastic weekend. Please, if you would, like and subscribe, and don't forget, hit the bell so you know the next time I post a video. God bless everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next week.